Hello, welcome. My name is Sylvie Patrick. Thank you. Thank you for joining me for this recovery session using our foam roller and the power plate. And we're going to address the upper body for that second session here this week. If you do not have a foam roller, like the roller from Power Plate, you just have a foam roller, please use it. You can also find things around the home, like a hard cylinder that we can use on the power plate, like a thermo or a rolling pin. Even if you have a ball, something that is hard enough that we can address the trigger point in those areas. We're going to focus today on the T-spine, the pec and lat muscle, and then address the biceps and triceps. So this is the upper body. Of course, if you have any injury, I leave you in charge of your body. Listen to your body, modify accordingly. We're going to be using vibration. Why? Because we know that vibration will bring a lot of blood flow right there in the contact of the skin. And we have a superficial fascia located right there in the transitional zone of our skin. And that's really what we are trying to address here. So I will show you the routine and I will show you how to identify the area. Let's start with the T-spine. Now, the T-spine is that upper back, and it's in reality the 12 vertebrae that are between the last lumbar vertebra and the first cervical vertebra. So if you want to identify the zone where we're going to place the roller, just move your arm back, pop that shoulder blade, and find the edge of the shoulder blade here, and that's where we're going to place the roller. Now, my roller is actually vibrating already on its own, but I'm going to be using it on my move, so I really don't need to, turn on the roller. That's why you can use any hard cylinder at home. We're going to be placing the roller on the platform, and here, right at the bottom of the scapula. So I'm going to be right here in that area, and you can hear my voice here from that vibration. Here, I like to place my hand on my shoulder, tuck my chin, and start rolling just in a small area from the bottom of the scapula to the mid of that upper back, the middle of that upper back. Inhale, exhale. This feels actually pretty good. And then I'm going to go to that second area, which is a little bit higher, all the way to the top of my shoulder blade. Just prevent from rolling in the neck area. We're not going to roll the neck. Release. Good. Oh, it feels actually pretty good. If you are on the floor, again, the position will be to be sitting on the floor, find that lower part of the scapula, reach your hip off the floor, and roll between the shoulder blade. Once we have done the T-spine, I want to address the lat, the latissimus dorsi. This is this wide superficial muscle that you have in your back, very wide muscle. It originates from 6 last thoracic vertebra, and then it's going to insert into your humerus, which is the bone that is of your upper arm. Think about that position we have right now on our computer and phone. We want to be able to stretch those shoulder back. So doing this release has a postural benefit. Where do I place the roller? Bring your arm parallel to the floor, and then bring your thumb and your finger right in your armpit. And I want you to pinch this chunk right here, this chunk of muscle. Do you feel it? This is your lats. You're right there. We're going to place the roller right there behind those fingers. So I'm going to place the roller right here on the platform and just lay, opening my chest towards the ceiling, and just relax here. And we're going to do, I'm guiding with my opposite hand the roller, and we're going to do a small movement while I'm breathing of compressing the area and releasing. If you find a little discomfort or a little sore spot, just hold there for 3 deep breaths. Relax and continue rolling. And I'm going to switch to the other side. So I'm going to show you from the back side. I'm going to identify the area, pinching here, placing right here where my fingers are on that side. My chest is slightly oriented towards the ceiling, and I'm going to massage right in the back of this armpit. That's pretty the zone. And I stay for about 10 to 20 seconds. Inhale, exhale. Good. All right. We have addressed the back. It is now time to address the pectoralis, the pecs, which is including two muscles. The pec minor, which is a deep muscle that is really under the pec major, which is the one that you're working at the gym when you're trying to really increase volume here. So we're going to address this area. And for this, let's identify the zone. I'm going to bring my arms again parallel to the floor and then close my hand right here in front of my shoulder. And that is going to be the area. So I'm going to place my roller right here, kind of perpendicular to the fiber. And I'm going to lean on the floor. Right here. Relax. And then inhale, exhale. One more time. And you see my shoulder is leaning over the roller. And relax. This is like almost a compression. Since my roller can also vibrate on its own, it is easy for me to apply it right here using my hand for compression. And you can hear my breathing as well being affected here. So the vibration is really here to enhance and release the discomfort of maybe that compression. I'm doing the other side. Opening my hand, closing it here. This is where I'm going to place the roller, and I'm going to lean here on my platform. Breathe. Inhale, exhale. One more time. And relax. Good. So we have addressed the T-spine, the lat, and the pec. It is now time to address the biceps. Now, the biceps involve movement at the elbow and the shoulder. So it flexes the elbow, but it also rotates your forearm. So it's an important muscle that I want to release, especially if you're doing motion and movement like a tennis or golfing. So how I'm going to address the zone? It is between my elbow and shoulder. By flexing, I'm going to reveal the muscle, and that's where I'm going to place in a perpendicular area the roller. And for this one, I'm just leaning here, looking towards the floor. Orient your arm and just rolling between the elbow and shoulder. You will be surprised how we have trigger point in this muscle. Inhale, exhale. I really don't need to compress much. It is more how deep you're breathing, because here I'm trying to release adhesion and trigger point. If you reveal a sore spot, just inhale, exhale, relax one more time, and release the compression. Let's do the other arm. I'm going to flex, reveal the muscle, and then place the roller perpendicular, placing my chest towards the floor and rolling from the elbow to the shoulder. So we have lat and pec that have been involved with shoulder issue, but also the biceps. So releasing that muscle is beneficial even if you have shoulder issue or mobility issue. Good. Let's now address the triceps. The triceps role is to extend the forearm, and it helps stabilizing as well the humerus, which is this bone, at the shoulder joint. So one more muscle involved with the shoulder. So for this time, I'm going to place my arm right here, kind of in a 90-degree angle, and I'm going to place the roller right here perpendicular to my arm. And you can relax the arm now and just roll from now the armpit to the elbow. So the vibration can dissipate the discomfort from the rolling, but it also brings a lot of blood flow in the area. And that's why we want to continuously roll, compressing and releasing the compression to bring that blood flow in the area. Good. Relax. Let's do the other arm. I'm going to place my arm this way, perpendicular, and that's the position. So I'm holding a little bit on the roller here, and you can help. Remember that it's not how deep you compress and more how deep you breathe. You can do those release as a preparation for a workout, but you can also do it at the end for the recovery. One more pass. Good. So doing the rolling on my platform enhance the release. But I'm going to show you again all those exercises from the floor using now just the vibration from the roller. The roller has 4 different levels of vibration. I'm going to choose just the lower one. And I'm going to start with my T-spine. Probably one of my favorite release. From the mid back only, and using my own body weight for compression. Breathe. It helps dissipate any discomfort. And now going to the other side. So my chest is slightly open towards the ceiling. I stay here for about 10 to 20 seconds. Good. From here, look, I'm addressing the pec, just rolling to my stomach, placing the roll perpendicular, and just hold it there. Inhale, exhale. And release the compression, going to the other shoulder. Inhale, exhale. Finally, addressing my triceps here. And then going for my biceps by just rotating to my chest. Doing the other arm to the other side. So I start with the triceps. and then finishing with the biceps. And that is for those area. As a recap, we did the upper body, and on Tuesday, you probably have access to the video addressing the lower body. I understand that it might be challenging on the floor sometime to do those release, but we have a great option using the pulse to have a better control on those areas that might be a little bit uncomfortable to address with the roller. So stay tuned for more tutorials that are available on the PowerPlate app, where you can get great information on how to use the tool to release the trigger point. Thank you for following me, and I see you tomorrow.